It's your girl Ty. I'm coming back with a video. And I'm coming on here and y'all kind of going through my day with me a little bit. Well, kind of, sort of. So, today is Saturday, January something. I think it's the 6th or the 7th. Well, anyway, it's still the beginning of the year, right? And so, it's Saturday. And so, usually on Saturdays, if I don't have errands or something to do, I do my cleaning on Sunday or Saturday. Or Saturday or Sunday. Well, anyway, I'm washing dishes. And so, I had something come to my head. Because y'all know it was a retrograde yesterday, so I've been experiencing a lot of personal little changes for the positive. And all in all, in 2023, it's been like 6 days in. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me go get some bleach. Because I put bleach in my dish water when I'm washing dishes, so don't judge me. So give me a second. Hold on. I went far. It's right here. It's right here. Well, anyway, in 2023, I've been feeling real positive, yo. Like, just real positive. Just waking up happy on purpose. I noticed that I'm up here on my YouTube. I'm watching Les Brown again. If y'all know who Les Brown is, he's a motivational speaker. He's awesome. If you are looking for something to feed your mind while you're going through this journey, tune into Les Brown's. I also, see, because I do a lot of things, and sometimes I be hard on myself. Like, I'm not, like, doing the self-work still. Like, when I first started my weight loss journey or, like, my self-improvement journey, like, I was in the audiobooks, y'all. I was in the Les Brown, listening to positive affirmations, like, so much that it just became a routine. Like, I noticed that. Like, I can't tell. I'm noticing, like, I'm one of them people where I can give you step-by-step instructions on how to do a thing, but I be so engulfed in what I'm doing that I can't explain it. I just do it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just do it, like Nike. Send me a check, Nike. But, yeah, so I just say that because I just been being positive. But, like, I just feel good, y'all. And it's a lot of self-reflection, a lot of gratefulness. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel grateful. Every little thing, bro. I think, what was it the other day? And it made my day. That's how I'm feeling. It made my day. So, I think I went to the store or something. And, what I do? I think I went to the store and I purchased something, right? But before I purchased it, in my mind, I kind of had an idea of how much it was going to cost. So I took in my mind, I just had the exact change of what it was. Bro, I got in there and it was like a deal on it. I got half or 50% off. Do you know that made my damn day? That's how grateful I am. Like, I was like, God is, like today I had to get my tire pressure was down in one of my tires. You know the weather do that, right? So, I'm telling you, I pull up to the garage, to the little mechanic that I go to, just thinking, you know, he can put some air in it. Because I can do it, but honestly, she ain't doing that. So, anyway, I get there, and he filled my tire up for me and, like, asked me a couple questions on some, you know, everything good? You okay? Like, with the car, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, so I only got a 20. You got change to give him because he put more air in my tire. Girl. In my tires. Girl. Why? He said, go ahead, you good. Keep in mind, I was the only customer there. They was they were open, but they wasn't busy or nothing like that. He ain't had to do that. He had to open his shop up in his garage and all of that. Just, he was like, that's all right, you good? You all right? And I was just like, and I know it was nothing for him, but it was something for me. That's how grateful I am. I was just like, God. Like, every good thing that happened to me, yo, I don't attribute it to God, but I just feel grateful. I just feel so grateful, yo. I do. Like, even the fact that I'm standing in my own house right now, like, talking to you on my phone with my internet, like, I feel grateful because I understand there's people out here that can't do that. I understand that. So, anyway, y'all know me and how I am. I just digress, but, I've been feeling grateful. And with me being grateful, I've been on the positive to the point that, like, even when I'm on social media, you know, I used to see my little memes and stuff. And even if I wasn't going through that exact thing, if I could relate to it or I understood it, so I would repost it, you know. And it'd be about something like toxic relationships or guys and the manosphere of, you know, these sissy boys nowadays and stuff like that. But I don't even, like, for some reason, I don't know if it's because, like I said, the retrograde or the shifts in the energy, I'm not even feeling like that. I'm feeling like, yeah, I know about it, yeah, it's true, but like, now I'm feeling like what you put out, you'll get back. You know? If you talk about hardships all the time, you talk about negative things, even if it's not in your like, that's not happening right now, but if that's what you are speaking of all the time, what do you think is going to happen? Now, granted, it didn't really happen to me like that. It's like, I did mention it here and there, and even in my other videos, you know, I got my little rants and raves about guys or just dating or whatever. But, yo, that ain't my situation right now. So I really, even though I know it's to be true, I got bubbles on me, y'all. Even though I know it to be true, like, y'all, I don't even want to speak on it right now because, for what? I mean, life is good. Like, life is good. Even if you don't have material things right now, you waking up to see another day to change it, though. To change it. Like, we all got the same 24 hours, bro. And I know a lot of people think that it's not possible to change your reality, but yes, it is. Yes, it is. You gotta really want it. See, the thing about it is, a lot of people do this. Talk. Just talk. You might want it in your mind, But you don't want it in your spirit. You don't really want it like you say you want it. Because let me tell you something. What I know for sure, one thing for sure, two things for certain, and I seen it in my son. I'm a people watcher a little bit, but I'm not. I'm adventurous. And so through me adventuring with things or experimenting or being curious or asking questions, I learn. And so what I learned is, and it don't matter who you are, what race, size, shape you are, when you really want something, you're going to find a way to do it. Period. Whether it's illegal, legal, whether it's, fake or real or fake. Like, if you really want it, you'll find a way to do it. But see, that's how you know when you're just talking and when you're not. Because all of the things you said you were going to do and you didn't do, that's because you really don't want it. You don't really want it. And you can tell that by the fruits of your labor. So when I be around people and I hear them talking all the time, like, yeah, yo, I'm going to get this job, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. I've been hearing you say that the last 2 years. Where's the blueprint? Where's your game plan? Did you even align yourself into that? Well, what I would tell you, and I can be positive and run through a field of flowers all day, what I won't be around is people who talk like that. I don't want to hear nobody talking. Yo, if I hear you talking, it's because you're talking about what you just did about for the step. So what I mean is, if I'm hearing you talk about you want to be a business owner, I don't want to hear about, for one, you shouldn't be telling me what you're going to do. That's one thing. We need to move in silence more. And I'm talking about myself more than anybody. Y'all already know I be talking to y'all, but talking to me. I need to shut the fuck up. Shut up. I need to, and you need to too. Don't be telling people your plans, yo. Because what I know now, and I hope you know, and I hope you find out, maybe not before it's too late, is everybody that's around you don't wish you well. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just talk about my experience at this moment, but because I'm saying my experience because I don't want everybody to think that just because I say it, it's for, this is just my experience. But as a matter of fact, the better I got in self-development and physical and just as an adult, like just doing this adulting thing, the better I got, the less people like me. And that's including family, mainly family, okay? Friends, everybody in your close circle, the better you get, the less they're going to like you, especially if they're used to you being a certain way. So I tell you that because you don't need to be telling your plans to everybody. Don't be telling your plans to everybody. Just don't. So anyway, with me being positive in 2023, just know that I will not be listening to you shoulda, coulda, woulda niggas, okay? Because I'm not. I'm really not. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't want to hear it. So, anyway, I just been real positive, y'all. And I noticed that, like, some of the things that, routines or rituals, you want to say that, right? Rituals. When you say rituals, that sounds spooky. But for real, a routine or a habit is a ritual. So, whatever. The rituals I was doing, I'm not doing no more. I could talk about the manosphere as I said before, but I don't feel like it. For what? I'm not hurting. I'm not in pain. I'm cool. Like, I know it's true, but it doesn't apply to me. And so, I noticed that I'm just not entertaining that. But even though I'm positive, I just noticed that, like I said, I'm not going to be posting things or speaking on things. This is the last video I'm going to touch base. I think this is the last video. Now I'm going to be touching base on things about toxicity and negative people, because at the end of the day, toxic people are like a math equation a little bit. It's a lot of caveats and nuance to it. Everybody is not just cookie cutter the same. Like one bipolar person is not the same as the other bipolar person. Not saying the bipolar people are toxic, but what I'm saying is, like, everybody got some shit with them, right? And it's just not, everything ain't black and white. We all operate a little different. One liar might operate different than another liar. It's just how that go. So, I'm saying that because I'm going to try to make this my last video. Because what I'm noticing is, and I'm telling people this, I want people to know because I hear it a lot. What I noticed is, and I hope this can apply to people. I need to keep washing dishes, y'all. Y'all distracting me! Sorry, no, but, I hope this resonates because I have a lot of people that come around me and, I noticed that, they always say, you're strong. You are a strong female. You are very strong. You are strong. Like, I just hear that a lot. And to me, I don't see it. Like, I see it because I can see the actions that other people do and what I would do. It's different, right? So I can see it in that sense. But for me, going through the motions, like, I don't harbor feelings or harbor things. So for me, when I go through something or something is going on, I go through it and get through it and then be done with it. And so I'm assuming that's why a lot of people say I'm strong because I don't hold on to stuff. It ain't no point, though. Like, for me, it ain't no point. Like, yeah, I could be mad about Billy from 5th grade running over my foot with a bike, but here I am at 37 with both of my feet just fine. Like, why am I still mad? Like, why am I still mad? Like, I don't understand how him running over my feet in 5th grade had anything to do with my 37-year-old ass now. You know what I mean? Like, granted, maybe I might not trust, if I ever see Billy again, I might not trust him in a car or a bike because he might run me over again, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. If it ever comes. If it ever comes. Because chances are I'll probably never run into Billy again. Like, that's how I look at most situations. If it don't apply, let it fly. And even if it did apply, how is it affecting you now? How is it affecting you now? Alright, well, I'm assuming that's why people say I'm strong, because I have that motto for everything, okay? But I just want to say this. I have a lot of people who go through things, battle mental and just being alone. And it be younger females, older females, well, not a lot, but a lot of the older females. And I guess because I'm a young age, they can see the wisdom in me. So they come to me and ask me questions or want to know how I get through things. You know what I mean? And, you know, the one answer that I will tell you, and the only answer that I really can tell you, is that I focus on me. Like, literally. And I'm the nicest person ever, to a limit, because I know now in my 37 years that being nice is a gateway to destruction, okay? And I hope you're listening. Being nice is a gateway to destruction, okay? What I've noticed about being nice is that, yes, from face value, it looks and kind of feels good. But you got to know who you're being nice to, and even when you're being nice, it's a limit. Because what I noticed is, I'm a very private person, right? Or I like to be a mystery. Whatever you see, if you want to assume and run off of it, be my guest. Be my guest. But you better not never come out and just be asking me questions, because I'm going to probably tell you none of your business, or probably lie to you about it. Because for one, you just being, not lie, because for me personally, I feel like if you got a lie, that means you're scared of somebody, and I'm just not scared of nobody. There's nobody in this world I'm scared of. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The worst thing you can do is take me out. And who lose in that situation? If you really think about it. And I ain't suicidal or nothing like that. But what did Kendrick Lamar say? The one to live in front of the gun is forever. Really though. Really. So yeah, come on, don't play with me. So I'm just not scared of nobody, so I won't be lying. But I will stretch the truth or like not give a direct answer, because some people you have to have, you need to keep a piece of something to yourself, right? So anyway, I noticed that being nice is self-destruction. I noticed that people who don't really like you when you're nice to them, because granted, you might not know that they don't like you. People, they can slide in that little slick come. Say for instance, if you just never spoke to a person before, or you was on a high and by basis, right? They can never get in. They can never get in your energy, your field. But the moment you open your mouth and y'all start talking, and even if you control the situation and you have a nice undertone, you know what I mean? Like, they can say slick. And I've noticed that's when the only time a person can, when I'm being nice. They get in and start asking questions that they probably wasn't brave enough to ask. They was never bold enough to ask before, because it would be downright none of your business and nosy. When you're nice, though, you kind of ask it, but in a different way. You don't just come out and be like, so how much money you make? You'll be like, so what type of work you do? Yeah, what's your hours? I know. Really? Yeah, that's crazy. How much you say you made last year? They do it. Please believe it, okay? Being nice. And here you are just thinking y'all in a kumbaya moment, don't you? You thinking you got a kumbaya moment going on, so what you doing? Telling your information, telling your business, and you don't think much of it because you don't think much of them. See, you're not nosy like them. You're not seeking or looking at somebody like, oh, I wonder how they living. You ain't looking at them like that, so you telling this information, you ain't thinking nothing but, honey, do you not know when they go home, they're going to calculate the hours you said, calculate how much you said you made that year, and divide that into months, and then into weekly, and then to hourly to see how much you really get paid by being nice. I know that sounds crazy. I know you like Taisha. You OD right now. It ain't that deep. Yes, it is. You know, how you think don't mean that everybody else think the same way. I'm telling you, the fact that you smile a little longer, or every morning, the fact that your skin clear, you brush your teeth, you dress nice, you put together, your children well-mannered, that shit seem like it's nothing to you. Because it's you. God made you that way. But to people who can't do that, or look at you like, damn, you make this shit look easy, they on that ass like white on rice. It's real. It's real. So gotta be careful about being nice, because people will get to wanting to know your business, say slick shit that they always wanted to say but they couldn't say. So y'all start talking about weight loss or something, and then they get into it. So how was your bariatric surgery? Do you think you lost enough weight? Or what? Don't do it. Just don't do it. You gotta have boundaries. Well, anyway, I digress, y'all. Y'all know how I am. I'm just saying that because you gotta be careful about being nice. And when you are nice, you gotta have it to a certain limit. You have to be in control of that conversation and that situation. See, I'm good with this rhyming. Y'all know that, right? Conversation and situation, okay? But, yeah, you gotta be in control of it, because if you don't, you know, they will eat your ass up, and then you'll have one of these moments. You ever had one of these moments where you done with a conversation, or you leave a group of people, or whatever the case may be, and then you be like, did that bitch just ask me? Did she say? I know she didn't. What was she trying to say? After the conversation, after you left and shit? You gotta watch. You can't, yeah, so, anyway, be careful with being nice, because Nice. It's a whole Pandora box that you'll open, and that will. I don't care how emotionally intelligent or how grounded and namasteing you are. That shit will send you through the roof because somebody trying to signify, swindle, manipulate, and shit. Just to, you know what I mean. Well, anyway, I'm saying all of this because I want everybody to know what is meant. I had a video, what is meant for you is really meant for you, yo. And that's what I'm going to say. But I want to just get on here because I noticed one thing, and this is why all my videos mean something. Y'all be thinking I'm rambling, but let me tell you, I like to, when I tell stuff, it's from my point of view, but I am a people watcher, and I'm a studier. I am. I listen more than I talk, believe it or not. I do. I listen more than I talk. And I like to look at people's experiences and compare and contrast and all of that. I told you, this stuff is like an equation, you know. But that's because, listen, y'all, that's because life is like checkers. You better think about your next fucking move. You better. Because what you doing if you not? Alright, so anyway. I say that because, y'all, this is the year to focus on yourself. Y'all was playing around 2020, 2019. Even I was. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying. This is with the inflation and the economy the way it is. It is time to now hone back in on yourself. Getting off of social media, and for what? How is it making... Yo, do y'all ever miss when we wasn't glued to our phones? When phones wasn't even a thing? Do y'all miss that? Do y'all miss, like, just you could leave your phone home or maybe not home, but like not everybody even had it. So remember we had to say call me on the weekend or at night after 9 when my minutes are free. Do y'all miss that? I miss that. I feel like now everybody's so tied to that phone that I can't even live my life without the phone because for me to be included with the world, I gotta have a phone and apps. So I can even conversate with you even if I don't want to be on the phone. I miss it. That's all I'm saying. I miss it. I don't know. Do you miss it? I miss it. So anyway, I'm just saying, focus on yourself. Been playing around for the last couple years. Y'all niggas been out here getting money from PPP loans and unemployment, and y'all don't got shit to show for it. And I can say that because I ain't get none of it. I got the 2 stimulus checks and shit. I use it for whatever. But I ain't get no PPP loans and unemployment plus the stimulus and stuff. I had to still work. And nothing ain't changed for me. That's fine. That's life. I ain't complaining. But what I'm saying is, game time is game time. Playtime is over. Okay? Focus on yourself. I know about 3 homegirls. Because in my experience, let me tell y'all this about me. I noticed this, and the reason how I noticed this is because before my weight loss, and even after my weight loss, I went to Facebook. I got back on Facebook because my Facebook is deactivated, but I went back on there because I had to sign up for some little sample thing I wanted to get. And when me sign up or reactivate my account, I was able to see, you know how on Facebook they show you past posts you post years ago, or whatever, like throwbacks? I seen one for me back in like 2016, 2015. It was a couple years ago. And you know what? I posted because he asked me what was on my mind, and so I told him. I told him I hate being friends with fat girls. And keep in mind, at that time, I was not 280 like I am now. Y'all, I'm 280. I know y'all probably don't believe it, but yes, I am 280. Sorry. I'm 280. I only got one, and this is for people who have not seen my weight loss journey videos. If you ain't seen them, go back to them, all right? And catch up. But anyway, I'm 280 right now. I did have skin removal of my fupa, not a tummy tuck. So this shape, even though y'all still see the skin, but how I am built right now is solely me. This is all me, no BBL, no nothing. Because people be trying to play with me. Knowing that I lost over 200 pounds and I just did the work. And I don't feel no type of way about my skin either because this is a mark of honor. You can only get extra skin if you did a thing. So I don't feel no type of way about it just to let her, and if you're going on this journey, that's how you gotta look at it. You can only get extra skin from doing something, making a change. So you wear that, I'm a female, so I want to keep it cute and neat. That's why I did get my little fupa, my little extra skin gone. But at the same time, I'm gonna get this done, but I don't feel bad about it, okay? I actually love it because it means I did a thing. Okay? You can only get extra skin if you did a thing. If you didn't do a thing, you're going, sarah. So anyway, I tell you all of that because, damn, I lost my train of thought, y'all, because y'all know I be getting into, but I say that because, a lot of people I know, yeah, that's what I was saying, Facebook, I'm sorry, Facebook. I said I ain't want to be friends with fat girls, and this is, like I said, when I was over 400 pounds. I'm 280 now, okay? I was over 400 pounds at the time, no. And I said I ain't want to be friends with fat girls. And the reason why I said that was, because I did go on and explain in my little post, because most people become my friends because they see something in me that they don't have. So they become my friends to see how I operate and why I smile every day or why I'm not sad like that, because what I know now, even based on my coworker said this the other day, she liked to be friends with people who are the underdog. She liked to be friends with people who didn't receive a lot of love. Like she was saying, I kind of like heavy-set people or heavy-set guys or heavy-set friends because they don't usually be the ones to get a lot of love. And I know she didn't know. She's not as elevated Yeah, she's younger. She's younger than me. She's like really like my little sisters into me. She ain't elevated yet. She don't know like I know. But what you call that is a trauma bond, okay? When you are friends with someone because y'all both went through the same hardships, that means you are bonding due to trauma. Don't trauma bond, okay? Don't trauma bond, because all you're going to do is marry that person and you guys are just going to be a pair of stuck, hurting people. Okay, with that being said, let me get to the point because I'm almost done these dishes. What I'm trying to say, y'all, focus on yourself this year, okay? Focus on yourself. Get yourself together. Fully work on yourself. Fully. You know how many females I was around who was not liking themselves but trying to become my friend to see why my light is a little lighter than theirs or shine brighter than theirs, you know? And once they see that it ain't no magic tricks, it's no magic or voodoo, it's just me living right and being a real person, a good person. A good person. I pride myself on it. I stand on it because nobody can say different. I'm really who I say I am. And most people I know can't say that. And I probably sound arrogant right now, but nobody can prove me wrong. Like, you cannot be like, oh, I don't like Tye because she did this. Not never. Not never. Not one person. Because when I see that you move a little janky, I just get out your way and say, see you. I'll spin the block and see you again. Most of the people that I do that to are still in the same place or even worse. That's another discussion though. But what I'm saying is I'm a genuine person, so I don't have no secret tricks of why I'm blessed or why my light shine bright or why I smile every morning or I'm a happy person. Besides, that's how I want to be. That's how I want to be. I want to be happy. As a matter of fact, I want everybody around me to be happy, but I understand that with me wanting that, not everybody else want that. So it caused a rift. And look, I'm a good person, but I'm not God. So you can fight that own battle on your own. So with that being said, I was just saying this, that I don't have a lot of friends, and I said this even before my weight loss. Even before my weight loss, that people come around me because they want to see why I'm so happy or why I move the way I do, and they don't. Right? They just like that. But I'm telling you that because I know 3 friends who were desperate. I know more than 3 friends that were desperate for men, that really lived for men, trying to put me in the pocket because I didn't move like them. Made it seem like I couldn't get them that whole time. I know about men. I know about men. I got a history with men. Ever since I was a little kid, if we want to keep it G. Do I tell you? See, because I don't tell my problem. Didn't I just tell you I don't sit here and tell my problem to everybody? Unless I'm on this video and I'm doing this because I feel like God is sending me to this, to say this, because I know I'm not the only one. But not everybody say. I've always got that. They always be like, Taisha, it's crazy you can say that, but if I say it, then I'll be the wrong person or I'll look like this. And maybe that's why God put me here to speak for certain people, you know? But either way, what I'm saying is, I know people who wanted to fit into the American dream. Oh, I want to get married. Oh, I want to have kids. Oh, they was operating on this desperate. Like, to the point that I think they were bitter or kind of crazy just because they wasn't in a relationship and nobody put that pressure on them. And so they made outlandish decisions. Whether it was getting married to somebody like fucking 20 years older than you or 20 years younger than you or being a thot or sleeping with multiple men because they think that that's where love is, even though these people never proved to them or showed them that they was even deserving of it. Whatever the case. These people were moving really janky. But since 2020, a lot of those people have gotten in relationships, okay? Did I say it was good? I ain't said it was good. I said they got in relationships, right? And you know what I'm noticing? Those same desperate operating out of loneliness type females are in relationships. And guess what? In 2023, I'm here to report that they're still unhappy. I can't make it up. I put it on them. They're still to the point that they want to kumbaya because since I'm not maybe in their situation or I don't have a certain title, they want to trauma bond with me. So they are married unhappy, right? And I'm single. And they assume that I'm unhappy because I'm single. I don't know why people think like this is weird. But they want to, girl, let's have some tea. Let's talk. Girl, because you think I'm going to give you some, oh, I don't have nothing. I wake up happy every day, bro. Because I'm literally in control of my life. Yo, I know a lot of people say success is material things, but you know what I think success is? When you can do what you want. Literally. Now, granted, no, I can't fly to Bora Bora right now or take a year off of work. No, because, okay, like I said in my other videos, I am a Flintstone, not a Rockefeller, okay? But when it comes to my immediate life, when it comes to my decisions, I don't got to wait for nobody. I don't got to ask nobody. I can really move how I want. Me, I'm not responsible for other people's actions or nothing. And more importantly, what feels good, and this is why it's good to focus on yourself and put in work, especially if you feel down. You know what feels so good to me, y'all? What feels so good to me is when I sit in my damn car in my heated seats, and I'm just sitting there at the red light and realizing that 2-3 years ago, driving was a struggle for me, bro. I ain't had no damn car. I didn't even have a license. Or to be. But I can go into any store right now and get me a extra large, a 1X. I can fit any store. It was a time before that I could only shop in one store. One store. In one section. You feel me? One section. Or the fact that it was a time when I didn't have a place to call my own. Niggas was homeless. I really didn't have I was in a shelter, bro. I'm really in my own shit, got my own car, and I'm not saying that to boast, but what I'm saying is the reason why I'm so grateful, or the reason why I'm happy, even though I don't have a certain title, is because I've been working, bro. And that's not even amongst what I can say about my child, being a single mother, having a black male that every teacher in his school absolutely loves. You know how rare it is to have a black male that's on the spectrum. My son he has an autistic, he's on the spectrum, okay? But even still, my boy on honor roll. And everybody like him. But do you know, that's as a parent, that says a lot about me. And guess what? All of them achievements does not tell you where I came from. Because if I told you where I came from, you'd be like, damn, you sound like the victim. And I don't want to be. Hence to why I'm not telling you all of where I came from. But what I'm saying is you can change your reality and focus on yourself. Because you're not going to get good out. I mean, yeah, you can have a man tell you you sexy all day and he love you. And that might feel good, but if the actions don't match it, then, you know what I'm saying? If the actions is not matching what he's saying, that's a whole nother thing. But see, you got to be elevated to a certain level to get to that. But what you will feel good about, regardless of a man or not, is when you work on yourself and see the fruits of your labor. Like, it's giving me the chills right now because it's so true. Like, it's true. When you put in the work and sacrifice and don't eat and people looking at you like you lonely, like now, you lonely or you I think no such. It's far-fetched to me. I get defensive and want to bang you. Because why would you think all of what I have right now is loneliness? I really did this out the mud. When I was in a relationship, because I'm a relationship person, with my longest in my 20s, and even when in my 30s with my long relationships, I prospered more by myself. And guess what? Every person I was with before this is still in the same place watching me. Probably watching this video. Oh God. This is my last 2023. I'm not posting no more negative stuff because that's not my life. It's not my life. It's true. I be trying to spread it to everybody else to say, you know what I noticed. But I'm on the wave right now that I don't even want to speak nothing that don't even exist for me. And you shouldn't either. You know, because people get mad when it rains, right? But they cause the storm. You cause the storm. People will see red flags, and people in situations know things are not right, know that they not right, and still execute it because of a title or a thing. And then get mad when it's just like poking an angry dog. When he bites you, you can't get mad. What did you just do to an angry dog? You poked him. Of course he's gonna bite you. Of course. What did you expect? You should be surprised if he didn't. You know? I got a word for myself. I just got the chills, got the Holy Ghost. You don't even know that. But, like I'm just saying, y'all, focus on yourself. Relationship, married, not. Okay? Okay? And let me tell you this. Everybody worried about being alone. Everybody, in my job, because there's a lot of deaths going on, and I'm about to get up off here. I spend a little too much time. But in my job, I be having customers come in. And it's a lot of deaths going on right now. I don't know if people speaking on it, but a lot of people are passing right now from things. I mean, people die every day, B. I know. But for some reason, it's a pattern going on right now. I don't know. Y'all look out for that. But it is. And so what I noticed, I had like 3 men come in. This was in 2022. But I had 3 men come in. And they were lost, bro. You want to know why? And I'm not saying this in a negative way of why you shouldn't be married, because I feel like marriage is a good thing. When it's real. When it's real. When it's real. When it's real. I feel like it's a good thing when it's real. But I'm telling you this because I want you to put this in perspective. These men came in because their wives passed. And for years, they literally all sound like a tape recording. All different walks of life said the same thing, bro. Their wife died. And they were so used to working and paying the bills and just giving the wife money, or used to a wife handling certain things, that they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Coming in to check on their bills and taxes on their properties, because the wife handled that and paid that. They would just give them the money. To the point that they had to move from their houses to live with family because they were so dependent for years in marriages for years, for years with their wife, and they passed and they have nobody now. And I'm not saying that to scare you or make it negative, but I'm telling you it's all sides to how you look at this thing. And that man was lost. They can tell they were hurting. They were hurting because the one person they clinged on to for their whole life is all they know. They didn't know how to pay a bill. They didn't know how to do certain things that the wife handled. At all. So I'm saying that to say, and then look, I've heard of people who spouses passed and they passed not too long after them because they were sick and lost without their spouse. It's a beautiful thing, but what I'm trying, the point I'm trying to make here, because I swear I'm not being negative, is that you come in this world by yourself and you leave by yourself. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Companionship is lovely when it's real. But I know more people hurting in relationships than not. And I'm saying, that's why I keep saying when it's real. When it's real, it's great. But if you're suffering just to say, I am married or I have a boyfriend, and by the way, boyfriend title has a time limit. If you didn't know that. It does have a time limit. But either way, you're going to die alone. I've never seen nobody die with the love of their life unless it was a horrible accident. Have you? Have you seen somebody on their deathbed and their husband and them just die together? Never. Never. You come here by yourself, you leave by yourself. And what does that mean? You need to work on yourself. Relationships are bonuses. Bonus. Yeah, duck's supposed to be in the road before even that come in. Now, granted, some people, marry from high school and stuff like that, so they grow up together. That might be a little different. But for people who just coming in all willy-nilly in your 30s, 40s, work on yourself. Because if that person ever leaves, because tomorrow is not guaranteed, you got to still swim. You want to sink? That's my last video. 2023. No more negativity. Ha! I said it. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Life is love. Love is life. I just feel happy. Feel grateful. I hope you guys do too. I hope this energy come out to y'all. Yeah.